Good day and welcome back to another DBZ Dokkan battle video. In this video we are going to take a look at the Terrifying Conquerors Super Battle Road stage. So this is the latest Super Battle Road stage to come to DBZ Dokkan Battle Global, and it is a it's pretty tough. A lot of the new SBR seem to follow the process of hitting hard and being a bit glass cannony. The units themselves don't necessarily have a lot of health, but they do hit pretty hard. So what I've done is I have kind of rolled with a Planet Namek Saga team with the entire Ginyu force, because I thought, why not use the Ginyu force in another stage when you can, because yeah, I mean, they're pretty damn cool, and their EZAs are still really powerful, and I just think overall they are really strong. So we are using the double AGL LR Freezer. He's a Sworn Enemies or Planet Namek Saga lead of attack of 170% and HP 170% and defense 150%. We also obviously aren't really using him as the main man. You'll notice that we switch him to rotation. No real reason behind this. I just found that the Ginyu Force linked a bit better. You'd have a Freezer and two of every 3 turns, and basically also like the control that the Ginyu Force gave us between all of their effects was just worth it a lot more, considering that the enemies didn't actually have a lot of health. Like being able to seal them up and almost kill them with 2 Ginyu Force members kind of made it so that I didn't really feel it was necessary, you know, to have like a whole team of Ginyu Force, to use the AGL LR Freezer. So yeah, but AGL LR Freezer is pretty good. Obviously he has 100% attack and defense. He also has an additional attack and defense for 6 turns from the start of turn of 100%. He has a medium chance of launching additional super as a 2nd or 3rd attacker, and of course he's guaranteed a super if he gets hit by an attack before he super attacks. So obviously he is very strong, but in this situation I just felt like switching the Ginyu Force in was just going to be way better. In terms of the actual Ginyu Force members themselves, I did use the whole team. You could probably replace Berta. He wasn't really necessary. He did decent damage, but I think if there's anyone to replace, it would be Berta. You can just kind of put whoever you want in there to replace him. But yeah, for me, you could definitely replace Berta. He does gain attack and defense per key sphere, and he is pretty decent defensively, with his chance of evading being pretty good, but like I just didn't really find that he was entirely necessary, just in terms of what he brings to the table. The rest of the Ginyu Force members I found to do a really good job. Jace, really awesome. Gildo, very awesome, very slept on unit. I still feel like people don't think he's that good. Raccoon and obviously Captain Ginyu himself, all very solid. If you look at obviously Jace was pretty rock solid the whole way through, being a good support for the team, along with his ability to force these super attacks. It's pretty strong and it just kind of aids him overall. Super strong choice here. Then obviously we have Gildo, also very good from a support perspective. Giving obviously that minus attack and defense 20% for 2 turns. So those he attacks, he seals there as super attack as well. He also has a chance of stunning the enemy, which is great. So he just does a lot. Like he just brings a lot of utility to the table. Debuffing, sealing, stunning. It's like the holy trinity for SBR rounds. So very strong from that perspective. Raccoon, possibly the most like high risk unit in terms of if he doesn't guard, he's really not great, doesn't bring much else to the table. But when he does guard, obviously he is pretty strong overall, just very solid. Gets stronger with every attack he receives as well, so just a very solid option. He can get there quite quickly, especially alongside someone. When you have the enemy sealed up, it's not so risky to play him in certain positions, which I think is very good overall. And then Ginyu, Ginyu's just exceptional, with his damage reduction when facing 2 or more enemies, which obviously applies here. He also disables enemies guard as well. He also seals the enemy's super attack. So he's providing utility. Like you can see here, the guard failed on Raccoon, and we are just taking huge damage. And we almost actually lost our run, like there, just because Raccoon's guard didn't kick in. But we managed to recover, fortunately. But it's just to show you that there is still a bit of gambling involved with this. So yeah, but Ginyu, great unit. Sealing super attacks, damage reduction when facing 2 enemies, very strong offensive unit when facing 1 enemy. Just brings a lot to the table. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the team build. Obviously very solid. In terms of items, I did change it up a little bit here. Dropped the Princess Snake for a Ghost Usher. I also just dropped the Icarus as well for a Chi-Chi. The reason being is it was just a lot easier to take these guys on with their high levels of damage, but their lower health pools, just hitting them very hard. Basically just completely eliminating their offensive threat by skipping their attacks, or nullifying them with a Nurse Chi-Chi, and then essentially just dropping bomb on them and stunning or sealing them, controlling them up, eliminating 1 or 2 of them, and then really just taking the fight super easily from there. So yeah, very, very solid overall. The performance of the team was very good. I think everything functioned really, really well. The Terrifying Conquerors team that you can use can be built pretty much 1,000 ways. Like, there are so many different ways to build a Terrifying Conquerors team for this stage. You've got the LR Turles, you've got the Strength Cooler, you can do a Sworn Enemies team with Frieza, you've got the full power Frieza as well that you can use to build the team. You've got the Majin Buu saga, you've got the Inhuman Deeds team led by Vegeta and Nappa. Like, there's just a lot of options, realistically speaking. So I don't really think you're gonna have too many concerns. There's tons of units to use, tons of powerful units to use. So yeah, for me, the team building really wasn't too hard. I just thought using the Ginyu Force would be pretty fun, considering they are obviously a free-to-play team, and they do obviously have or are relatively easy for people to get. They are relatively powerful. Most people have them. And I think I enjoy running Frieza. I'll be honest, Frieza just does so well in so many different stages that he's on. Frieza just really dominates stages very heavily, and for me, I just really enjoy using him. I think he's still such a super good unit. I mean, even in this situation where essentially he's not got any links the whole way through, we are basically just using him to carry the stage. I even screw up the Dokkan attack here, because obviously I basically didn't take the green orb with Gildo, which would have given us the Dokkan attack, and Frieza would have probably finished the stage single-handedly. But even in a stage where he's not not dominating because of that critical factor against Goku, he's still solo eliminating characters. He gets rid of, Kibito Kai right there very easily. He does nice, good damage to, who's this, Grand Elder Kai, or the Majin Buu Kai, I'm just going to call him that. And he just sets everything up. He's basically auto-eliminating people. He's been doing good damage in every single stage. We're going to use his active skill as well, which is pretty nuts, pretty helpful. So for me, I don't know, I just found that he was an exceptional unit, and I really thought he brought a lot of good stuff to the table. And yeah, I was just really happy with him overall. I think he's really, really exceptional. And yeah, I honestly love using him as a unit. So for me, this was an excuse to use him, to use another team build, use the Ginyu Force. I thought it was a really cool way to kind of dominate everything, or to use all the things I like using. I think the Ginyu Force is a fun team still, and I think they actually are super duper powerful. They're also weirdly strong from link leveling. They get pretty damn strong from link leveling, because their links are pretty nuts. The Ginyu Force link is pretty good. The Signature Pose link is pretty good. Tough as Nails is pretty good. Infight is pretty good. And most of them have these links. it's pretty weird how strong they can be as units. Like they are pretty good, and their utility is still really awesome. And we're gonna finish everything up with one of the coolest active skills in the game, and still one of the most powerful active skills in the game as well. So we're just going to have a really cool run. Frieza just decimating the opposition. Another really good advantage that Frieza does have, and really awesome. So that's it for the run. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know how you're finding the stage, if you found it tough, if you didn't, what you did find tough about it, what you would change if you do a different team build. Just basically let me know how you guys found the stage. But that's going to be it from me, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, if you could leave a like on the video, that would be greatly appreciated. And if you would like to, you can leave a comment and I will reply back. That's going to be it from me, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys next time. So until then, take care, stay safe, and as always, bye.